لسه ما دخلت.
Good morning, Miss Angie. How are you, grade 2? We are fine, Miss Angie. Okay, can you sit grade 2? Okay, Miss Angie, we will sit. Let's imagine that you are in the class, okay? Okay, I miss you so much. Every day I will tell you the same word. Really, I miss you so much, especially your class, because I love your class so much. Okay, Esther, turn on your camera, Esther. Esther. Yes, 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 I want to see your face. I want to see this cute face. Yes. Okay. Today we will take the first session, science. Okay, and I don't think that we have a social session today. So today we will take science and revise what we have covered yesterday. And of course, we will start with a new part and all the parts that you have taken in grade 1 with me. Do you remember what did we speak or what did we take in science yesterday? Huh? Who remembers what we have covered in science yesterday? Raise your hand. Yes, I can see you now. Who remembers what did we take in science yesterday? Mazen Hussein, why do you put your hand on your cheek? Don't put it like this. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Malik Al-Masri, yes. Good morning, Malik.
Good morning.
Malik, can you remind me of what we have covered in science yesterday?
The life cycle of a cat.
Excellent. We have spoken about the life cycle of a cat. Thank you, Malik. Okay. Let's ask a girl. Okay, Tala. Good morning, Tala.
Good morning, Miss Engy.
Do you remember what is the meaning of a life cycle? What is a life cycle?
So life cycle, you begin with a baby and then young and then
Yes, these are the steps of the life cycle, right? But do you remember the meaning of the life cycle that we have taken yesterday? What is the meaning of life cycle? You told me about the steps of the life cycle, but what is the meaning of a life cycle? Life cycle. Why don't you raise your hand? Okay, thank you, Tala. Guys, why don't you raise your hand? Did you forget the meaning of a life cycle? Huh? Yasin. Good morning,
We
Yasin.
take the group of the friends.
No, this was in social, Yasin. I'm asking about science. Yesterday in the science session, we have spoken about a life cycle. Do you remember what is the meaning of a life cycle? Life cycle. Okay. Let's ask. Listen, Yasin, to Sandra. Okay, Sandra, what is a life cycle?
Yes,
Life cycle?
all parts of animals' life.
Excellent. And the first 50 goes to the boys and the girls team because Malik answered and Sandra answered. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Malik, Salah, and Yasin. So this is what we have spoken about yesterday when we said life cycle, all parts of animals' life. Life cycle. Please repeat the meaning of a life cycle after me. Life cycle, all parts of animals' life. All parts of animals' life. Please repeat the meaning of life cycle after me. I can see that you are closing your mouth. No one repeats the meaning of life cycle after me. Repeat, please. Life cycle, all parts of animals' life. Life cycle. Yalla Lily say. All parts of animals' life. All parts of animals' life. So life cycle, all parts of animals' life. All parts of animals' life. Yasin, turn on your camera, Yasin. So this is that we have studied yesterday. We said the meaning of a life cycle. It's all parts of animals' life. All parts of animals' life. Type. Now let's ask Mr. Dalwan. Hello, Mr. Dalwan. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. Can you repeat for me the meaning of life cycle?
All parts of animals' life.
All parts of animals' life. One more
All
time.
parts of animals' life.
Okay, Dalwin, do you remember the life cycle of a cat that we have studied yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, can you tell me what is the first step in the life cycle of cat?
Kitten.
Excellent. So
Young.
we have, no, thank you, Dalwin. Thank you, don't continue. Okay, so as Dalwin said, we have the first step in the life cycle of a cat that we have the kittens. Kittens grow inside their mother's bodies. Okay, type. Next, Layla. Next. Yalla Layla, what's after the kitten? Huh? Layla? Yes, the first step of the life cycle of a cat is kitten. Next. Layla ya Layla. Yalla ya Layla. Huh? What's after? Sorry, I cannot hear you.
Atlas.
Atlas? What is Atlas? Okay, Layla, no, I think that you didn't know the answer. The first step of the life cycle of a cat is kitten. طب معاذ, huh? معاذ, next.
Okay.
Sorry?
Okay. Adolescent.
No. I'm speaking about here. I'm not speaking about what you can see in the picture. I'm speaking about what we have spoken about yesterday. Yesterday,
Oh, okay.
we said we have taken kitten.
Life cycle of the cat.
After the kitten, we have a young cat. Okay, Muaz and Layla? The first is a kitten.
Okay.
After this, we have young cat. Okay, kitten and young cat. Okay, can you see the young cat in front of you, Muaz?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Muaz. Okay, Layla, so we have the first step of the life cycle of a cat is a kitten. Number 2, young cat. And after this, I want Jomana to tell me what's after a young cat. What do we have after a young cat?
Old cat.
Yes, did we call it old cat or we call it adult cat? An adult
Other
cat.
cat.
Adult cat, okay? So the life cycle, thank you, Anna. The life cycle of a cat is kitten, young cat, adult cat. Kitten, young cat, and adult cat. Kitten, young cat, and adult cat. Yes, Habiba, do you have a question?
Go to the toilet.
Quickly. Thank you. Thank you for following the rules. Thank you, Habiba. So we have, what about the life cycle of a cat? We have a kitten, young cat, and adult cat. Okay, today we will take another life cycle of an animal, and we have studied in grade 1. Okay, and I'm sure that you remember the life cycle of a frog. Who remembers the life cycle of a frog? It starts with eggs. Who remembers the life cycle of a frog? We have finished the life cycle of a cat, and we said the life cycle of a cat is kitten, young cat, and adult cat. Today we will take the life cycle of a frog, and it should be a revision for you because you have taken the life cycle of a frog in grade 1. Only Lily who didn't take the life cycle of a frog in grade 1. طيب. Let's ask Khadija. Khadija, good morning, Khadija.
Good morning, Miss Engy.
Khadija, do you remember the life cycle of a frog that we have taken in grade 1?
They are
Yeah.
6.
What is it?
Group is less. 5 or 6. Which number is less?
Egg.
Eggs? Huh?
The bees. Yes, very good.
Who is playing
You
Miss
like
Mona's
bees?
voice now? I can hear Miss Mona.
Sound is
Khadija,
the
Hmm.
sound
are you
annoying you
opening
if
Miss Mona's
beside you.
voice now? Because I can hear her voice.
Okay.
No, I don't playing it.
Sorry?
Yes, of course.
I don't playing it. My sister is.
So, guys, who is playing Miss Mona's voice? Because I can hear Miss Mona very clear. Yes, I can hear the voice of Miss Mona now. Please try.
My sister.
Yes, I want it to be muted, the voice now, because I cannot concentrate with you. Okay, Khadija, do you remember the life cycle of a frog? Khadija?
Yeah.
Okay, do you remember the life cycle of a frog? You don't remember it? Okay, طب let's ask Lama. Hi, Lama.
Hi.
Lama, do you remember the life cycle of a frog that we have taken in grade 1? Habiba, sit down properly. Huh? Lama, what is the life cycle of a frog? Lama, do you remember it?
Egg.
Eggs. Let's ask Anne and Joy. Okay, I see that Anne is raising her hand. Okay, good morning, Anne.
Good morning, Miss Engy.
Do you remember the life cycle of a frog?
Yes.
Okay, can you say it for us? It starts with eggs.
Tadpole.
Tadpole.
With legs.
Tadpole with legs.
Young frog.
Young frog.
And then the last thing, the frog.
Is an adult frog.
The
Excellent. Thank you, and you did a great job. Woo! Excellent. Thank you, and excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, as Anne said, we have taken the life cycle of a frog. Please, Lily, I want you to concentrate with me in this part because we have taken it before in grade 1. This is the life cycle of the frog. This is the life cycle of a frog and starts with eggs. Eggs. Repeat after me. Eggs. After this, tadpole. Tadpole. Tadpole with legs. Tadpole with legs. Young frog. Young frog. Adult frog. Adult frog. Eggs. Eggs. Please, grade 2, repeat after me. Eggs. Eggs. Tadpole. Tadpole with legs. Young frog. Adult frog. One more time. This is the life cycle of the frog. Yeah. Where's Lily? Yalla, Lily. Lily? Lily?
Eggs.
Yes, repeat after me, please. The life
With
cycle.
legs.
Okay. One
frog,
minute. One minute, Lily. One minute, Lily. One minute. Okay. You should repeat after me the life cycle of the frog. Okay. Eggs.
Your voice is unclear.
Can you hear it me now?
Yes.
Okay. Eggs.
Eggs.
Tadpole.
Tadpole.
Tadpole with legs.
Tadpole with legs.
Young frog.
Young frog.
Adult frog.
Adult frog.
Thank you. Thank you, Lily. Okay. Now I want Lana to repeat after me the life cycle of the frog. Lana. Lana, Lana, Lana. 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 I want to talk to you. So I cannot reach you.
Yes.
Okay, Lana. Okay, Lana, can you repeat for me the life cycle of the frog? Eggs.
Yes.
Repeat after me the life cycle of the frog. We have taken it in grade 1. Eggs. Lana. 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 I think there's a problem. Please try to fix your speaker. Let's ask Kareem. Hey, Kareem. Hi, Kareem. Good morning. Can you raise your voice, please? Because I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Can you repeat after me the life cycle of the frog? Eggs. Kareem. Repeat after me. Eggs.
Egg.
Are you still sleeping?
No.
طيب okay يا حبيبي, raise your voice please. Eggs.
Egg.
Tadpole. Tadpole with legs.
Tadpole with legs.
Young frog.
Young frog.
Adult frog.
Adult frog.
Eggs.
Egg.
Tadpole.
Tadpole.
Tadpole with legs.
Tadpole with legs.
Young frog.
Young frog.
Adult frog.
Adult frog.
Thank you, Kenny. Okay. Right. Now I have a video about the life cycle of the frog, and I want you to watch it with me. Okay, grade 2? Okay, Miss Engy.
Where kitty are just like this in their lives, or kitty aware that those oh, we are sorry, Mr. Frog. My cat wasn't aware that those are your eggs. Phew. Come out, little kitty. Mr. Frog has gone. Hey, friends. I'm sure, just like this kitty, you must be curious to know more about frogs' eggs and their life. So, let's hop on into the tiny world of these amphibians and learn about the life cycle of a frog. Zoom in! It all starts with a female frog laying hundreds of eggs, generally in a pond that vary in size, colors, and shapes with different species. These eggs float on the surface of the water, coated with a jelly-like substance that acts as a protective layer. But despite that, most of the eggs get destroyed due to various natural calamities like rain and wind, due to which only a few get fertilized. This mass of fertilized egg in the jelly is known as spawn. After a few days, a baby frog known as tadpole hatches out of the egg that looks more like a fish than a frog and feeds on the yolk of the egg from which it came out. Well, that's one hungry fella. As time passes by, tadpoles develop external gills that help them breathe under the water. Their tails begin to elongate and fins also develop. They spend their time eating plants and algae as they continue to grow for several weeks. After a few weeks, their external gills begin to disappear and hind limbs start to appear. Then, after a few more weeks, the tadpole begins to look somewhat like a frog as it turns into a froglet. And during this stage, they develop forelimbs and lungs for breathing outside water. And on the final stage, their tail becomes smaller and smaller and eventually disappears. Then it hops right out of the water and onto dry land for the first time, where it enters the adult stage in the next couple of years to lay their eggs, and more tadpoles hatch as the cycle continues. Trivia time! Did you know that the tadpole uses the nutrients stored in its tail as food? So until its tail is completely gone, it doesn't need anything else to eat in its journey of becoming a young frog. It's question time. So friends, today's question is, what do you call a baby frog? Do write in your answer in the comment section below and hit the like button to be a part of the Peekaboo family. And before you go, here are the winners. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And until next time, it's me, Dr. Binox, zooming out.
مالك السنباري. مالك السنباري. سنباري. Sidra's brother. Good morning, يا مالك. Did you watch the video?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me about the life cycle of the frog?
Eggs.
Eggs. Tadpole.
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 Young frog.
No. Tadpole with legs. Young.
After young frog.
Young frog.
Adult frog.
Adult frog. Adult frog. Thank you, Malik. Why do you raise your hand, Malik? Okay, let's ask Kinda about the life cycle of the frog. Cookie.
What, Miss Engy?
Good morning, Cookie. Cookie, can you tell me? Excellent. Can you tell me about the life cycle of the frog?
Okay.
Okay.
Eggs. Tadpole.
Tadpole.
Tadpole with eggs.
Tadpole with legs.
Young frog.
Young frog.
Adult frog.
Adult frog. Excellent. Thank you, Cookie. Julie. Julie, I didn't hear your voice yet, Julie. خالص. Hi, Julie. Julie, I cannot unmute you. Is there a problem with your mic? Julie, I want to talk to you. Okay, let's ask Mazen Amr about the life cycle of the frog. Hi, Malik. Mazen Amr, I'm sorry. Mazen, can you tell me about the life cycle of the frog?
Eggs.
Eggs.
Tadpole.
Tadpole.
Tadpole with legs.
Tadpole with legs.
Frog.
Young frog.
Adult frog.
Adult frog. Thank you, Mazen. Talia. Good morning, Talia.
Good morning.
Hi, I can hear your voice so clear. I miss you so much. Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. Talia, can you repeat for me the life cycle of the frog?
Yes.
Yalla, huh?
Egg.
Eggs.
Tadpole.
Tadpole.
Tadpole with leg.
Tadpole with legs.
Young frog.
Young frog. Adult frog. Adult frog. Okay, thank you, Tuta. I miss you so much.
I miss you.
Thank you, dear. Okay, Anas. Yalla, Anas. But Anas, I want to ask you about the life cycle of a cat. Anas, do you remember the life cycle of a cat? Anas.
I don't.
Okay, can you tell me about the life cycle of a cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Small cat.
Okay. Kitten, it starts with a kitten.
Kitten.
Okay, after kitten. What do we have?
Cat.
Young cat. And by
Young
the
cat.
yes, and by the end we'll have an adult cat.
Cat.
Yes, a big cat, which is an adult one. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Anas. مازن حسين. يلا يا مازن. Mazen, what is the meaning of life cycle? Life cycle? All
parts of animals' life.
excellent, excellent يا ميزو, excellent. Thank you so much. طيب. Grade 2. Grade 2. You have a homework that I want you to do. Please concentrate with me before the session is over. The first thing that you should do is that you must draw the life cycle of the frog in your notebooks. Okay? So please, when the session is over, okay, I want you to draw the life cycle of the frog in your notebooks. This is number one. So the first thing that you must do when the session is over, that you will draw the life cycle of the frog in your notebooks, plus the life cycle of the cat. And I want the life cycle of the cat. Number two, I want the life cycle of the frog to be drawn in your notebooks. This is number one. Number two, you should answer page 16 in your science workbooks about the life cycles, which is page number 16. I have it here with me, number 16. You should do it by yourselves at home. Page 16 in the science workbook. Number one, in the notebook, you should draw the life cycle of the cat and the life cycle of the frog. Number two or number three, you should answer page 16 in the science workbook. You will find it about the life cycle. Okay? I wish it very clear for you. Okay, grade 2, page 16, plus drawing the life cycle of the frog